After I graduated from high school, I went in the Air Force, and the Air Force decided that I was going to be a lab technician. And so I spent 30 years in the Air Force with the Air Force Medical Service. And then I retired from the Air Force 2015. And I was very fortunate to get hired on with HMR Veteran Services out of Anderson, South Carolina. And they put me through the administrator training program. They put a lot of investment into me, and the end result was that I came out as an administrator and now get to work in the state veterans homes as an administrator. Just a very, very fortunate thing for me to have that opportunity to be here and continue to serve. My entire Air Force career was built around serving veterans, active duty, retired, their families, their children, spouses, and this is just a continuation of that. It's a little different capacity. I'm wearing a uniform today. It happens to be Veterans Day, and we just had an event here. I don't normally wear the uniform much anymore, but the most important thing is to still care for veterans, and that extends to their families here too as well. I knew the facility was being built. I think that was kind of a long-term plan that HMR had for me to possibly be here. And the first time I came up here, the facility was still under construction. They didn't even have any of the homes fully complete at that time. So when I came in and looked at it, it was just a magnificent facility. The floor space that the veterans have here, it's all private rooms, private bathrooms, and the staffing ratios are phenomenal. Because of the way the facility is laid out, there's only 13 veterans on each home. So even at night, we've got one veteran and one CNA, or excuse me, one CNA and one nurse for every 13 veterans. So we've got probably the best staffing ratios of any facility in the state. And that leads to better care for our veterans. And the veterans and families absolutely love it here. Anytime you go into a different facility, or I shouldn't say facility, anytime you go to a new job, a lot of people have changed jobs, there's a culture that's already established within that organization. It's that organization's identity. And sometimes it's 2 thumbs up, sometimes it's sometimes it may be 2 thumbs down, whatever the culture is. But when you go to work there, you inherit that culture, all right? You can change it, but it takes generally years to change something like that. One of the things we've been very focused on here is the culture of this organization. The reason we've been so focused on it is because it doesn't exist. We're building it. And I think we've been very successful. And the people we've brought here that work here currently and understand the culture that we're trying to build. It's a culture of caring. It's a culture of being a good teammate to your teammates. One of our philosophies is we don't like to hear that's not my job. It's everybody's job. We still need everybody to operate within their scope of practice, but we're here to help each other. Even I can answer a call as the administrator. And we need to care about our veterans. We need to care about their families. And that's what we're building here. It's just a tremendous opportunity that I was given to bring this facility to life, so to speak, and get the doors open on it. Certainly couldn't have done it without the entire team here. But the other thing I will say is we've built a phenomenal team to this point. The department heads that we have here, I could go through and name them all, but they're all fantastic, and they make such a difference in the lives of these veterans every single day. The veterans are happy. They love it here. The families are happy, and that's the feedback that we get from them.